Welcome, Cancer, to your April 2022 reading. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. If this is the first time you've tuned in, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click the subscribe button and ask your question in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Now, Cancer, this is a general reading, so take what resonates here for you and let the rest go. Now, you have some lovely energy here. You have got the star, you've got the moon, you've got the Ace of Wands, one of my favorite cards. But you start out your reading with the Two of Wands. Now, this is you in a position of having to make an important decision. And the thing with the Two of Wands is you cannot make the wrong decision here. And whichever path you choose to take, it is going to be the right one for you, and it is going to lead you to success, and that there is no doubt of that. And it's interesting, the Two of Wands talks about a decision, and you've got the Lover's card here, and I'll go into that in a little bit more detail, but this often was the card of the choice. So, and this can mean, apart from other things, it can mean a significant choice that you will be making in your life in April. And, you know, if you look at the imagery on the Two of Wands there, this figure has got the world in her hands. She's staring up at the moon. And the interesting thing is, you've got the moon as well. But she's staring up at the moon, and the moon can often be that card of illusion. It can be the card of mystery. So I feel like in this position that you're in, where you're having to make a decision, there could be some things that you still haven't quite formulated in your mind. You still haven't got all the pieces together to allow you to make the decision successfully yet. But this is a card of taking initiative. It's a card of plans. It's a card of aspirations and seizing opportunities. There's a lot of potential in the Two of Wands here. And I feel like this is, once you've made that decision and you're off, there is a lot of success here. It's right above the Three of Cups. And you know what? The Three of Cups has shown up for so many signs this month. And this is a card of celebration, of wonderful, happy, emotional times here. So I feel like once you've made that decision, there is going to be a lot of rejoicing. You are going to be on a path that leads to success here for you in April. And it's right beside the Star card. I mean, this is, if you can put this card into one word, this card is faith. And it's a card of inspiration. It's a card of vision and hope and restoration. Things are going to be becoming clearer for you in April. It's also a card of release. So I feel like once you've made this decision, you may have been in a position where you're kind of, the star is above the Hangman. So you might have been feeling like you aren't going anywhere. Things have been stuck for you a little bit. And this could be to do with your creativity as well. But this is, there's restoration here, so things are going to begin to move forward. And you know, there's so much optimism in the star because it's the card of having faith, of having hope. It has this optimistic feel about it. There's a lot of harmony around this card as well. So I'm loving this energy for you, Cancer. It's beautiful. There is some wonderful things coming in for you. But I feel like you do need to make that that choice, make that decision about which direction you want to go in. And you know, you've got the Ace of Wands. This is beautiful, new, inspirational, creative energy. Something new is happening, something new is growing. Now, this, as I mentioned at the beginning of the reading, this is a general reading, so this can mean so many things for a lot of you. This can be the birth of a new relationship. It's right above the Lovers card, so there can be a new relationship here for you. There can be the birth of a new baby, like you might find out that you are pregnant in April, or there are children around you. This can be, as I said, that a birth of this creative project, and this could be something that you have been passionate about for a while, but things have been at a bit of a standstill. But in April, you're making those decisions to move forward. You've got this inspiration here. There's an eagerness and a passion when it comes to that Ace of Wands. This is really, it's fiery energy, you know. All wands are about creativity, are about your passion. This really promises wonderful things for you, Cancer. I'm loving this for you. And there's so much opportunity here to change your life when the Ace of Wands comes up. You know, you've got the Ace and the Two of Wands. So, you know, this is all connected here with this new direction I feel like you're even going in. But definitely wonderful things for your career, for your self-development as well. You know, if you're retired and you're not working, this is progress here. And it's next to the Knight of Pentacles, and all knights to me are progress, are moving forward, are, you know, going in a direction that you are wanting to go in. And the thing with the Knight of Pentacles is this is energy that is slow and steady. Things that, you know, it's kind of telling you that it is time to move on when you get this card. And you've done all of the hard work, you've made the decisions, and you've planned it all perfectly. So now's the time to take action. And when you get that Knight of Pentacles, you know all of the plans that you have made are excellent and they're going to work out well for you. So there's nothing to worry about here, Cancer. You're really encouraged to follow through on any promises that you've made to people, on any plans that you've made and for yourself, and promises that you've made to yourself as well. Now, this can actually physically be talking about you going on a business trip, you traveling for some reason, and it could be to do with this new project that's happening. But this is a card, the Knight of Pentacles is also a card of financial rewards, and it's a card of your guardian angels being around you as well. So I'm feeling a lot of this energy is quite spiritual here. It's lovely, but you are moving forward, although albeit slowly. Things are going in the right direction here for you, Cancer, in April. Now, that Three of Cups, as I said, so many star signs have had this card, and this is just beautiful, wonderful celebration. Now, this can be talking about a marriage, a celebration of a marriage, or the announcement of an engagement, a wedding, the birth of a child. You could be, this could even be just a celebration because you have been promoted, there's a new job here. It's just a wonderful, happy time in April, a party that you are going to that is going to bring you close to the people around you that you care for. Now, you may have a Gemini that is significant in your life in April. There could be a Pisces here, even another Cancer, could be an Aquarian here as well that is significant in your life. But so you may be involved in some sort of party here, but the Three of Cups really is a reason to just kick up your heels, enjoy yourself, have fun, and just, yeah, enchant that inner child. And Cancer, you've got that inner child in you, and you know you need to make sure that you do nurture that. You know, go out, have fun, go to a theme park, an amusement park, do something that makes your heart sing here in April. But just have fun. It's I'm really liking this for you. Now, the Hangman here, this is an interesting card. And as I said, you may have been feeling like things weren't moving, things have been stuck. But this is definitely not the case here in April. There's absolutely movement forward. But what the Hangman also talks about is looking at things from a different perspective and seeing things that perhaps you hadn't seen before because you weren't looking at them in the right light or in the right way. So to me, I really feel like, and this can be to do with a relationship just because it is next to the Lovers card, but it can also be to do with helping you make that decision. So if you have been feeling that you stuck and that you couldn't make that decision, just look at things in a different way. And I feel like you're going to be doing that because it's here telling me that you are. So it's almost like there's a fresh perspective here for you in April. It's going to allow you to make that choice, to make that decision and move in the right direction here. Yeah, I feel like this holding pattern is over and there is movement here. Now, that Lovers card. Now, you might also be looking at love from a different perspective here as well. But the Lovers card, as I said, does to me, I feel like for a lot of you, this is talking about this significant choice that you are required to make. But this is also the card of love. And for a lot of you, I'm feeling like there is a new relationship, a new marriage. This could be with any one of these people that I am seeing here. But this is a card of divine union and powerful bonds as well. You know, that you are becoming involved with someone that you have shared values with, and it's just a beautiful, wonderful connection. Now, for some of you, this can also be a choice between two. So you might be in a position where you are dating two people, or you are seeing two people, and you are required to make that decision about which one you are actually going to proceed with in your life. This can also talk about two jobs, this can be related to that Two of Wands, that two creative projects that you're working on, two directions that you're wanting to go in. But definitely for those of you that are in a relationship, this is going to that next level for you here in April. I really love this card of the Lovers. You know, who doesn't want beautiful, intense soul, an intense kind of soul connection here with another person? And you know, if this is a love relationship, this is going to be long lasting. It's powerful. This isn't the kind of love that just comes into your life and is fleeting and goes once that, the initial passion of that first meeting happens. This really is beautiful. But yeah, definitely could be an engagement here or marriage as well. Now, that Moon card, a lot of people get concerned when they see the moon. But to me, and you know, the moon is your ruling body. I was going to say your ruling planet, but it's not really a planet, is it? But the moon rules Cancer. So you are very comfortable in this energy of the moon. And this is a card of deep intuition. This is a card of intuitive insights, and it can be also a card of psychic visions and nighttime dreams. So if you are needing to make a decision, and you are feeling a little bit stuck, listen to your intuition. Here is a big message when the moon card shows up, because your subconscious could be trying to give you the answers and trying to tell you some things here as well. So you know, allow that your intuition to come through. I mean, you are a water sign, and all water signs are very intuitive, very in touch with that side of yourself. So really just meditate, tune in if you are needing to get some answers. Now, also the moon card can talk about things aren't quite what they seem here. Often this is a card of illusion, and you know, I always use the analogy of the, well, it's not actually an analogy, if I can get the word out, but when you look at things by the light of a full moon, you can see it is so bright. You can see where you're going, and you know, it's not like when the clouds are over the moon and things are quite dark at night. You can see things are illuminated, but things look very different by the light of a full moon than they do by the light of the sun. So things can be not what they seem. So there is always that little bit of, I wouldn't say a warning, but something just to be aware of. If you are trying to make a decision, make sure you ponder all angles. But this can also talk about a time in your life when you might be a little bit worried about the direction that things are going in. But often this is irrational fears as well. And the moon does talk about things that were hidden but will be coming to light as well. So just rely on your intuition a lot here, Cancer. I'm hoping that's resonating with you. I do feel like this is to do with this decision or choice that you are needing to make. But yeah, listen to your intuition on that one. Now, your final card here from the Gateway Oracle deck is Revealing Radiance. And the affirmation on this particular card is, my light illuminates the world. And you just need to be saying that to yourself over and over again in April, and particularly when you meditate, say that to yourself. Now, the meaning of this card is, there is a luminosity within you that's expanding. It illuminates others and brings light to the darkness. Your radiance also acts as a sacred beacon that calls the bounty and support of the universe to you. The universe wants you to know, even if you've been feeling lackluster lately, know that there's a vibrant, shimmering light radiating within you. Take time to be still and welcome the light revealing itself to you. Own your radiance, and the rays will expand into the farthest reaches of time and space. When you shine brightly from the heart, the bounty of the universe showers you with blessings. You are the light. And it's interesting looking at the imagery of this card. There's a beautiful shell with a pearl inside. Now, I don't know, I've got a feeling that the pearl is related to the sign of Cancer as well. I don't know, maybe you can let me know in the comments if that's right. But I just really feel like this is so connected with the moon card. You are really showing up here as strong and radiant in your reading. And you are going to be able to assist so many other people in your life here in April as well. I really feel like there's an important choice that you're going to be making, and this is just opening up so many wonderful directions and so many wonderful new opportunities for you as well. So I hope that resonated with you, Cancer. You'd have to let me know. Please take up my offer of that free mini reading if you are a new subby. And for those of you that have already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. And I hope to see you next month. Bye.